AITA for letting my cousin's husband stay at my place. My 18F cousin Amy, 30 housewife, married dead, 32 game developer, after COVID. I was 14 at the time. Me and him had lots in common, but mostly always teaming up to play online games, discussing strategies, but we also had our kind of jokes that only we understood. I thought we had a nice friendship. I tried to get close to Amy all the time, but she was never interested, so I got the message and stopped when I was 12. Main issue here is Amy has been off with me lately. Last few weeks, every time I visit her, we live 1 hour away by bus, she makes me feel unwelcome, always looks at me angry and always wants me to leave. This is weird to me, since her husband is the one inviting me over to try out this new game to get my review and suggestions. I feel sad for Dad because he's so passionate about his work and wants to share it with his wife, teach her how to play, but I've heard her say on multiple occasions that she's not interested. TBH, I think this is one of the main reasons I always overstay my welcome. Last week, I heard from Grandma that Amy kicked out Ted, and now he's in a hotel. Now, I'm a student and I am renting an apartment relatively close to my university. I think for a couple days before reaching out to Ted to invite him to stay at my place. He agrees and moves in later that day. Word gets out, and now Amy has been spamming my phone with angry texts, calling mean names, telling me to return her husband, and that there are plenty of other fish in the sea to choose from. I reply with "Didn't you kick your husband out?" And then she goes silent. Later I get texts from other family members telling me that this is inappropriate and I should focus on studying. At this point I asked Dad what happened and he said they got in a big fight because she was insecure of how much time we were spending together, maybe 7 to 10 hours/week, she would go out during those times usually, and then kicked him out. After he moved in, we set boundaries and limits to his stay. He expects in 3 months to save enough to rent an apartment. When asked, I communicated this with family and they still said I shouldn't have a man living with me. I want to clarify that I don't have any intention of stealing someone else's man, I'm just trying to help out a good friend. AITA for this.